Oh,
Okay.
great, Denny.
Yeah.
Welcome to Britzone
Okay.
Pandey class. I hope you are just doing fine and thank you for joining us this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Before we start the class,
Yeah, how you
perhaps
doing?
should give the
Doing.
other participant a few minutes more to join. Well, I'm so happy to see you again, guys. How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm
Hi,
great.
Anwar.
Hello.
Hi, guys. Good
Is there,
morning.
yeah, good morning. Is there any newcomer here?
Hi Denny. Hi Dewi Sofia.
Okay.
Hi. Wow. Again ya.
Okay. Is there any newcomer here?
I think they are all timer.
Okay.
All the
Okay.
participants here are all timer.
Okay. Maybe some still on the way to join with us. Okay.
Yes, they are still on the way.
Know about the topic what we are discussing about today?
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Raki, what do you know about the topic today?
Something about netizen. Is that right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Yeah, as we as citizen, right? Have you experienced to text or comment the viral things maybe on social media, Raki?
Yes, I ever give a comment about, if you know guys, Panji Pragiwaksono with the 0044. It's it was viral also. It was bec- became the topic for everyone in Twitter, because it started on Twitter, and after that we always discuss about work balance, because uh, the tweet is all the tweet is about work balance.
Oh, okay, great opinion from you, Raki. Anyone else who knows about the topic today? Is there anyone?
Maybe Rais wants to answer.
Yeah, please
Hi,
rise.
Rais.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, good morning, Rais.
Good morning. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't open my camera because I am still looking for the
Okay.
spot. For the title for today is about netizen, right? I think it's very interesting because there are a lot of things. Also, it until become big is a problem. Yes, big topics is about netizen. Yeah,
Yeah.
from the cheese. I think it will be interesting class for this afternoon.
Okay, great. Thank you, Rais, for the interesting insight from you. And I think this is the new member just joined with us, Rifki. Are you a new member here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you tell us or introduce yourself and how did you know about prison, Rifki?
Thank you for your opportunity, Mr. Anwar. My
Yeah.
name my name is Rifki.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 26 years old, and then I'm so sorry.
How did you know about prison?
It's a very good community, because I can learn inside the community, and give the something different with another organization. Yes, Mr. Anwar.
Where you know the prison from your friends, social media, or what?
Yes, of course. I can recommendation with my friend, with my organization to join in Britzone, Mr. Anwar.
Okay, thank you so much, Rifki, for joining with Britzone. I hope you can enjoy here, and next you will join again with us.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, since many people are here already, let's start with some announcement. Please bear with me for a few minutes. Okay. Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Yes, of course.
It's clear.
Okay.
Clear.
Wait. For those of who don't really know about Britzone or about us, Britzone is a non-profit organization. Britzone has 3 values. All the conductor, all the committee here are volunteers, and we are focused on English education, and we are free of charge, and we are open platform, so everyone from Paris background can join with us. So you can invite your friends, your neighbor, or one. There are BSA or Britzone Speaking Academy in every Tuesday. Start at 7 p.m. that focus on public speaking, such as speech, debate, interview, and many more. And we have Britzone Betterment Series or BBC in every Wednesday, start at 7 p.m. and it touch for skills. They are listening, reading, writing, and speaking. And also we have Britzone Pandai class, which is today. We are start at 11 a.m. We bring various topics for weekly discussion. Okay, we are also available on several social media such as Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and website on britzone.id. And now we are also live on YouTube. Okay, so hi to the audience of YouTube. Thank you for joining and keep watching. Okay, since Britzone is non-profit organizations, you can support us by buying our snack in Busy Mart when offline, and Busy Mart such as tote bag, t-shirt, and mascot, like card, and you can find it on our official Instagram account at Britzone Merch. Okay, Britzone also supported by Perpustakaan Dikbud. You can find so many collection books over there, audio and video. Well, we have tradition in the end of the class. We will take a picture, and don't forget to give your feedback. That the link will we will share on via WhatsApp. Okay. Okay. Before we start the class, please make sure that your mic is mute, and if it's possible, you can turn on your camera. And I think, guys, everyone here don't passion again to wait the conductor today. Without any further ado, please welcome Kak Astari Yanuarti as the co-founder of REDAXI. Kak Astari, you can unmute your mic.
Sorry, I forgot to unmute the microphone. So can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's clear.
Yes, clearly.
sure.
Clear,
Kak.
right?
Yeah.
So, okay, then are you done with introducing new participant today? So
Yeah.
can I? Okay.
Please.
So let's start the discussion. I would say our class today is a discussion rather than a presentation for me. So could you please help me to present my, yep. Okay.
Great.
So like today we will discuss about the topic today is unleash the power of Indonesian netizen. As you know, last week more than 100,000 Indonesian netizens flooded the BWF social media account for days following the expulsion of Indonesian badminton national team from the All England 2021 event. So they demanded justice and fairness for Indonesian team. Previously, Indonesian netizens also show their strength by bullying Gotham Chess YouTube account, and then they also attacking Microsoft Instagram account and carrying out mass unfollow movement on Diana Instagram account. So why this can be happening today? We can take a look first on the netizen power in the global world. I mean, we can see the bigger picture first. Take a look in this slide. You can see that this is the data on 2020. The internet user is 4.66 billion, while the Earth population, our Earth population is around 7 billion, more than 7 billion. So half of the Earth population are internet user. And the social media user is also a huge number. As you can see, it's 4.2 billion people using social media as of today. And if you can see the other data just below the number. And if we look closer to our country, Indonesian, next slide, please. Next slide, please. Yeah, this is Indonesian data, and yeah, we have right now we have 270 million people in Indonesia, 75 million people in Indonesia, and the internet user is reach 202 million people. So almost 75% of Indonesian people using the internet. And the social media user is also a big number, 170 million social media user, and their daily use in average is 3 hours and 14 minutes a day. It's if we compare to other nation in Southeast Asia, then this is one of Indonesian netizen is one of the group that use social media longer than, let's say, Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines, Thailand. So we are the longest time Indonesian netizen use in social media compared with the Southeast Asian nation. Next. This is I quote the latest research. I quote from New York Times Consumer Insight Group report in last year. The reason why people share information on social media. As you can see, 84% to support a cause or issue they feel strongly about. What I mentioned previously, accordingly to this report. So people show their support or incident or is on issue, and this the second thing is because they want to share to information, and you also can see this happen a lot in our social media, in Instagram, Facebook, or maybe other than Instagram and Facebook, Twitter. So the other reason why people share information on social media is to share or build image and demonstrate who they are and what they stand for. This is also one of the reason for they will, when they want to struggle or to voice their opinion, they use this reason also. And what New York Times Consumer Insight is happening in Indonesia with the good and bad. This is also our purpose today to discuss what is the good side of the Indonesian netizen power and the bad side of that power. So we will take a closer look to 4 cases in this discussion. First cases, we talk about the latest case, All England case. Let's see the next slide. Could you please to move to, okay, yeah, next slide. Yeah, this is the case of All England. So netizens in Indonesia unite and express their frustration after the Indonesian team was forced to withdraw from All England. And they express their frustration to mostly to YouTube, the Instagram, and some of Indonesian netizens also express their frustration to Twitter. And because there are so many Indonesian who love badminton, so for the, at least for until it's still happening until today, it started 10 days ago, and it's still happening until this hour, because I just checked the BWF official account in Instagram. There's many Indonesians still question the BWF unfair decision regarding the withdrawal of Indonesian representative at the All England event. So you can see, if you open the BWF official account, you can see how the Indonesian netizen express. The expression is, some of the Indonesian netizen express very polite, like very polite, with they explain with the long sentences, several paragraphs, the reason why they protest to the BWF. But most of the netizen who express their frustration, they just simply write like justice for Indonesian, or what the heck, this is unfair, or some of them also use the bad word, like they cursing other player, and also they cursing BWF official, and they, to express their voices, they also try to report not only BWF account but also the All England account, and they succeed. I don't know how we see this. It's a positive result or negative result. But for the badminton love, Indonesian badminton lover, their report to All England account, you can see the account at the presentation, the slide. That's they have around 70,000 followers, but because their account is not authorized. I mean, there is no blue tag in their account, so it's easier to report to get a mass report from Indonesian netizen, and then the Instagram forcefully took down the account. But the BWF account, it's already has a blue sign, so it's more difficult for Indonesian netizen to report the BWF account. So what they do is they just flooding the comments in the account, in that account, Instagram account. So once the BWF posting, then more than, I think one post can have 50,000 comments, and all from Indonesian netizen. So that's just an example how the Indonesian netizen, when they use the Pancasila #3, Indonesia Unite, then they saw the power of Indonesian United to the other countries, like with their style, the typical Indonesian netizen, or we used to say plus, in bahasa Indonesia we call it netizen plus 62 or netizen plus 62. That's the telephone code for Indonesian. And the other cases, let's move to other cases with Gotham Chess. If this is in my opinion, this case is one of the case of bullying, but resulted in the good things. So the case started from the Dewa Kipas or Mr. Dadang. He has an online game, online chess match with Gotham Chess. Gotham Chess is the name of the account name for Levi. Levi is chess player from the United States, and they have a game, a match through chess.com, and Dewa Kipas won the match. But then this happened in February, I think, and then the chess.com, the platform that they are using for the match, decided that Dewa Kipas cheated based on their technology. They have like monitoring the game, and they also have the team to analyze the technique and also the technology that they use. So then they decided, the chess.com decided that Dewa Kipas has cheated to win the game. So they blocked the account of Dewa Kipas, and the Indonesian netizen are not happy with that. So they started to express their madness, not to chess.com, but to Gotham Chess. So they came to several. Gotham Chess has several accounts in YouTube, Twitter, and also Instagram. So Indonesian netizens started to flooding all his account and bullying him, and it went viral, of course. So many Indonesian media write the story about it, and if you look at your timeline on your Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, you could easily find how heated the debate about the Dewa Kipas supporter versus Gotham Chess supporter. And then what I see is a intelligent move is, as you can see, Deddy Kobuser. So he saw that there is a heated debate online, and he also see that the Gotham Chess get a big bully from bullying from Indonesian netizen. So he decided to interview all of the part in this case. So he interviewed first Dewa Kipas, and then on the other occasion, the next 3 days, he also interviewed Gotham Chess with Iren Sukandar. And based on and this interview is also went viral. The Deddy Kobuser interview with Dewa Kipas. Hey, until today it already has 4.5 million views, I think. And then the second interview, Deddy Kobuser with Gotham Chess and Iren Sukandar, it's in one event. It's already watched by 4 million viewers. And then after that, Deddy Kobuser has an idea to have an online match between Dewa Kipas and Iren Sukandar, because Gotham Chess, Levi said to Deddy Kobuser, if you want to help us to prove whether Dewa Kipas is cheated or not, just make a live match, not online match, between Dewa Kipas and other Percasi athlete. So, and because Iren Sukandar already said that she is okay, she will fight with Dewa Kipas in a live match. So Deddy Kobuser, okay, then I will have both of you in my studio to have a live match. And then you can see that the game itself broke the record from the International Chess Federation. They stated that this live match already broke the record because during the streaming, more than 1.2 million people watch the play chess. So this is a new world record for the chess game online. And yeah, this is one of the good example, from my opinion, how a person can see behind the controversy or behind the bullying. He can took a good thing from that. And after this live match, the Percasi, the Indonesian Federation for Chess, also praised Deddy Kobuser, and they thanked Deddy Kobuser because after this match, the chess popularity in Indonesia is increasing. There are so many people want to buy the chess board online from the marketplace, and many people also now register in the chess.com and other online platform for chess. But if we move to another case, then we will see that's the negative impact of that, the power of netizen. This is the Diana case. I hope that you all familiar with Diana. Are you familiar with Diana? Oh,
Yes.
maybe you a follower of Diana. Her
No.
name is Demi Demik. Dede is yeah. So this is Indonesian netizen. Yeah, I don't know. They really love to be emotional. They tend to be emotional to small thing. The case of Diana, I think it is just because Diana and Vicky Naki, that's you can see on the right side. Yeah, they are a partner during the YouTube content. I think because Diana used to be one of the friends. I mean, foreigner friends from Vicky Naki, right? Vicky Naki used to try to practice his foreign language like English, Russian, and other language to other netizen, to other YouTubers, but mostly female. And Diana is one of them. Vicky Naki used to practice his Russian, even though Diana is live in Kazakhstan, but he used to speak Russian to Diana. That's my understanding. And then Diana, because she become guest in the Vicky Naki YouTube, and then Diana got popularity. So at the beginning, her follower on Instagram, I think is only 20,000, less than 100,000 followers. And after she became a guest in the Vicky Naki YouTube, her follower rose to 2.2 million followers. But after the case, she has like a misunderstanding actually with Vicky Naki, but the Indonesian netizen already decided that Diana is Diana is not a good person, so they do the mass unfollowing. So in just a week, I think the follower of Diana declined to only 1.3 million people. So 1 million Indonesian follower successfully unfollow Diana. It's a huge number. You lose for 1 million follower in just a week. So yeah, that's also show us the power of Indonesian netizen. But yeah, because they not only just unfollow Diana, they also post some of negative comments and bullying statement to Diana. So yeah, maybe that should be I mean, Indonesian netizens should be more polite if they want to do protest. It's their right to not to unfollow Diana, but please just unfollow. No need to bullying Diana before they unfollow the Diana account in Instagram. And the next case, I think, yeah, that's the last case that I want to share with you. This one is still good. I'm just move, please, to the next slide. Yeah, this is. I think this is also. I see it as the funny case of Indonesian netizen. So the Microsoft on on February, Microsoft post they have a report, and they post the report on last month. The report is about the Southeast Asia Digital Civility Index. So this survey has been conducted by Microsoft since 2016. The survey included not all the countries in the world, but last year the survey happened in 30 countries around the world, over 16 teen and adult, the respondent. And the scoring system of this survey is from 0 to 100, where the lower scores equal better online civility. So, and then if we look at the Indonesian result based on this survey, Indonesia dropped 8 points to 76 in the Digital Civility Index. And so Microsoft said that Indonesia is the lowest in the Southeast Asia, not in the world, but in the Southeast Asia. So yeah, according to the Microsoft identified three biggest online risks that Indonesians face according to DCI. Hoaxes, scam, fraud at 47%, hate speech at 27%, discrimination at 13%. So actually, based on the explanation of this survey, it doesn't mean that when people say that Indonesian netizen is the most unpolite netizen in Southeast Asia, this is not the true word to describe the result, the survey. Because if we take a look closer to the survey, the DCI, the Digital Civility Index, not only about the politeness, but it's also talk about the hoaxes, scam, fraud, and hate speech discrimination. While most of Indonesians use the Microsoft survey only on politeness related with bullying and hate speech. Yeah, it's also true, but this is just a part of the DCI. So yeah, but most of Indonesian decided to attack the Microsoft based on because they are not happy with the result of the survey. So yeah, they attack the Microsoft, and then it's similar with what happened in BWF account. So there are many 100,000 people, Indonesian netizen, I mean, not people, Indonesian netizen, post comment, mostly negative comment to Microsoft. That's why you can see one of the Indonesian conclude with very, I think it's a perfect word when she said that Indonesia, she said like this, right? Microsoft gave Indonesian netizen, unpolite netizen in the Southeast Asia. And then Microsoft Instagram, Indonesian netizen then decided to flooding Microsoft Instagram. So what Microsoft said is proven. That's cool, according to that one of the commentator in the Instagram. Oh no, she said it on Twitter. Now, so based on the 4 cases that I already mentioned just now, we see that the rapid rise in the use of social media has created a need to find more effective ways to manage its use in an ethical and socially responsible manner. So I also stated before in the case of the Gotham Chess and versus Dewa Kipas, that's in several ways. That's also an example how to manage its use in socially responsible manner. I mean, this there is a need to somebody else, not the netizen itself, but somebody else, like maybe Deddy Corbuzier or maybe the Indonesian government, like in the case of BWF or All England cases. We need somebody outside the netizen to do the job, to manage and to use the Indonesian netizen power according in a socially responsible manner. So yeah, but on the other way, I mean, I think all of us here in the class are also netizen, right? So we have to be responsible of user of social media. So yeah, we have to follow the netizen, like the ethic of netizen. So we call it netic. I think there are some rules that we have to follow as a netizen. You can please move to the next slide. Next slide, please. This is just an example, but I want to emphasize that we as a netizen should be polite and respectful. It is okay to disagree with others on social media, but be mindful of how you express this. Being rude or confrontational is unlikely to encourage scientific debate on a topic. However, much you disagree, you can always be kind. And until today, if you have a time and you scrolling all the comment in the viral cases, it's still hard to find the netizen who are polite and respectful to others. So yeah, it is a big homework for us as a netizen itself, and also as if we want to ask our friends or our family to be polite and respectful. And we also have to avoid swearing or using inappropriate language. And the other things, yeah, actually what I say right now is this is common ethic when you do on the offline communication. What we need to do is just to copy what we used to do in offline communication to online communication. It might be difficult because when we do on offline communication, face-to-face communication, the other person know us very well, our identity, our face. But on the online space, like in the social media or the platform like WhatsApp or Telegram, not anyone know the other member of the group or the identity of the poster, the one who comment or the one who posts the content, because in the social media, like you already know, we can have many personality, we can have 1, 2, 3 account. The first account maybe is that's the true account of us, but most of the youth right now has a second or third account to be free to express their opinion without getting caught by the government or the cyber police. That's what they thought. So yeah, it's quite difficult to do the offline ethic to online space, but we have to try. I mean, yeah, we have to try because there is also the regulation, right? There is also a rule. If we don't, if we let's say if we posting hate speech, then the cyber police can take us and then also sanction us with that because of our hate comment that posting in the other comment or in our social media. So please keep in mind every time we post in a social media, things before we post. So, and try also to use the correct grammar if we use Bahasa Indonesia, still we have to use the Indonesian language correctly according to the EYD or KBBI. Or if we use the English, then use the grammar, function, spelling, the right spelling. And this is a rule of thumb. Actually, if you wouldn't say it to someone face or mail it on a postcard, so just don't say it online. And if you want to share your content, you have to think whether it's positive or negative for yourself, your company, or your family. You have to think at least 3 steps before you post your comments or your content. And I think that's all. So after this, we will have a group discussion about I think we decided to have a four group, I think, with the different cases. I will give to Anwar. Anwar will,
Thank you so much. So it's okay to express that we should know the rule, right? We should know also the effect and the ethic, right?
Yep.
Okay, thank you so much, Kak Astari, for the material you just shared us. Really, really interesting topic, and we learn from the hot issue currently. Okay, well, guys, now the time for the focus group discussion or FGD. So you will divide into breakout room for discussing. And I will give you about 20 minutes, and after you back, each group should choose one of the volunteers to present what you are discussing about. But before that, I would like to introduce you all the facilitator that will get you in the breakout room. Okay, they are Mus. Hello, Mus.
Hello Anwar. Hi everyone.
Hello. Hi.
And then Hani Imania.
Hello, Anwar and everyone. Hi, everyone.
Hello. And the third is Raki.
Hi Anwar. Hello, Britzoners. Hope you have.
Hello. Okay, and the last but not least is Kadani. Hello.
Hi everyone. Hi Mus.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. And now, enjoy your discussion. See you.
Let me open the breakout room, yeah? Okay. See you 2 minutes later, yeah? 20 minutes later.
Yeah, enjoy, guys. Okay, hello Kak Astari.
Are we not joining with the breakout room, or we stay here?
Yeah, you will stay here with me, with us.
Okay. So how many people in the main room? I think it's only 4 people. Yeah, it's only Anwar, me. Okay.
The three of us, because the other is already joined.
Okay. So how many people present for today, Anwar?
Let me check.
The participant is 20, I think. I mean, I saw there are 20 people joined with the class, but some of them are also the Britzone, the facilitator, I think.
Yeah, it's about 20. I see, and it's already in breakout room. So while we wait the FGD discussion, so let's talk about You are a co-founder of REDAXI, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, what is that? I mean, REDAXI. Could you tell us?
Yeah, REDAXI. I also put the Instagram account of REDAXI at the last part of my presentation. I think there is a Relawan REDAXI. So if you want to know more about our activity, you can open the Relawan REDAXI at the Instagram. But shortly, I will share to you what is Relawan REDAXI. Is Relawan Edukasi Anti Hoax Indonesia. So we started our activity in 2008, February 2008. So it's 3 years right now. Yeah, but because last year we have a pandemic, so almost the whole year in 2020, we didn't have any activity. So only during the 2020, I think we only have 2 or 3. I think it's 3 or 4 activity. Before the pandemic, we have like monthly discussion, monthly education to many stakeholders actually. So we went to the school, high school, university. We also went to the ibu-ibu PKK and the mosque, the pesantren, and also the church. So in 1 year, usually we have like more than 30 activities, especially during 2019, we have a collaboration with Google. So we do a class, online or not online class. We have 14 cities, and the class is about how to fight the negative content in the social media. The participant of the class is the Indonesian Indonesian business women. So that's in 14 cities. So every week we have a class in 14 cities. So that's not an online class, that's offline class, because we have that activity in 2019 before the pandemic.
Wow, it's so great. So why you are interested with hoax issue? Why hoax?
Actually, when we decided, we have four people who found this REDAXI, this community. So at that time, we are only focusing on hoax or misinformation. Indonesian used to say hoax, not hoax. Yeah, in KBBI we call it hoax. Hoax is in English, right? So at the beginning, when we decided to establish REDAXI, we only focus on the hoax or misinformation. But we now broaden our target to digital literacy. So the topic that we discuss or we educate to the people is not limited to the hoax, but also in digital literacy, means that we also talk about the positive content. Not only hoax is part of the negative content, right? So right now we broaden our scope of education to the general public. So that's why when I contact with Danny, actually at first I talked with Ramdhani because when last year I represent Youth IGF, right? Britzone has a collaboration with Indonesia Youth IGF. IGF is Indonesia Forum Tata Kelola Internet Indonesia, Internet Governance Forum. So me and my college at the Indonesian IGF, when we talk at the Britzone class, we bring the Internet Governance Forum, how to manage the internet in Indonesia. And then, yeah, I think we have how many classes last year? 10, yeah. 10 classes every Saturday, I think. Yeah, I think it's about 10 classes with the Britzone.
Okay, I hope it will be developed and will bigger, right, in the future, because it's really good actually. Well,
so yeah.
Astari,
Yeah, I want to add about the I just explain about the scope of our education, right, to the general public. But for the volunteer itself, we have different background actually. Like me, my background is journalist, but the other 3 co-founder has a different background. One is a medical doctor. The other one is the lecturer, university lecturer, and the other is a journalist and university lecturer. And right now we have 20 volunteers from 10 cities, and then some of they also have different job, like not the same like the co-founder. So some of them IT professional, and so the volunteers from Padang is civil servant in Padang city. Not Padang city. He worked outside Padang, so it's in West Sumatra. He worked for West Sumatra province, the government of West Sumatra. And some of the volunteer, most of the volunteer are the lecturer actually. Around a third of our volunteer are university lecturer.
Is it free to join as a volunteer?
Yeah, it's free. Yeah, as we call it volunteer because it's free, and it will take our time actually. So when you join with REDAXI, then we will we hope that you already prepare to give some of your time to do this to do our activity to educate the people. Yeah, this year we haven't started with offline class, not class actually, because we used to go to come to the community. I mean, we came to the like ibu-ibu PKK in Jakarta. We have like RPTRA, right? So we visited RPTRA, and then we held yeah, it's like a Britzone class, but the participant all is housewife around the RPTRA, and that's one of our main activity actually, to educate housewife. And yeah, so in the last 3 months in this year, what we did is online activity. Like the last event that we held is last week. 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago we have online competition, online creative content competition for youth. So we held it for 2 weeks, and the submission is very good because we only have a 2-week time frame and the submission is 110 submission from all over Indonesia. So we are happy with that online competition, and it finished just 2 weeks ago. Yeah,
great.
that's the update from REDAXI.
Really great, REDAXI. Well, how effective when you educate people in the class, how it changing people to avoiding hoax? Is that really?
Actually, we think that if we want to change the behavior of them, whether it's a housewife, whether it's student, high school student, or the professional worker at the office, like in Sudirman or Tamrin Street, because we also have the audience from that area. We also before the pandemic, we also have a class with a professional worker in the Sudirman and Tamrin area. So we think that if we only have one class, it couldn't change the behavior. Yeah, maybe we can in just one class we can raise the concern or raise the awareness. Yeah, we can do that. But if we expect them to change their behavior, that's the another matter. We need to have like a intensive class to always remind them, and then yeah, I think it's quite difficult if we targeted to change the behavior. So what we do now is we did not put the change the behavior is in our purpose as a community. What we put in our vision or mission is to educate. I mean, at least to raise the awareness, and yeah, change the behavior need longer time, I think. So yeah, in maybe in the next 5 years, no, it's too short. 5 years. Next 10 years, probably there will be. We can see the result of what my community, and we have a lot of community, not only REDAXI actually, who concerned with the digital literacy in Indonesia. So hopefully in the next 10 years, we can see the result, the change of the behavior of Indonesian netizen actually. Yeah. Like what our topic today, my purpose to the audience in our class is to raise the awareness, and yeah, to them, I mean, and then to share also to them what we what we should do as a good netizen, as a respectful netizen. Yeah, but that's need a practice, right? I mean, we all today we got the knowledge, we got the knowledge, the lesson about how to be a good citizen, netizen. But you need to practice that knowledge to change your behavior. So that's not the easy things. I mean, yeah, there are so many issues every day in the social media. Sometimes we just follow the flow. When most of our friends are met with some issue, then we just follow them because they are our friends. So when they post condemnation or they bullying some account, then we just follow them. It's often happen, even though we know that we cannot do that because it's unpolite. That's not good for our. If we are a professional worker, then if we behave unpolite in social media, it will affect our work, right? Sometimes even though we know about that situation, but yeah, still sometimes we just follow the emotion.
Okay. For example, like you are as a citizen or netizen in Indonesia, and you are take a look to one of the case, for example, like BWF.
Yep.
Yeah, and you see the that case. What is your reaction to that case, or what will you do?
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, I am a badminton lover. So my digital footprint on the BWF is very clear because I put many comments at that account. But me and many others of Indonesian badminton lover put we try to show what the action. I mean the point that we are disappointed. So we write in many paragraphs the point of why we think that BWF is unfair, why we think that BWF is discriminate our athlete. So we put in a paragraph. So and then we post it in the BWF account. Personally, I not only posting it BWF account, I also post in the UK government. I mean the ambassador of UK. I also post my opinion about this case. Of course, in a polite ways. I also post my opinion on NHS. That's the health department of the United Kingdom. NHS, and also post my comment on All England account, but yeah, it's already banned by the Instagram because of the report of Indonesian netizen.
Netizen, okay. Okay, Astari, this is the 1 minute flat. Actually, they will back in the main room. So one of them, I mean, each group will present, right? For the for discuss, and you will directly respond or what?
So usually, I mean, based on the previous classes, the MC, I mean, Anwar should be the lead for the presentation, right? and then
I mean, next you will directly respond to what they deliver or what?
Okay. So, do we have a Q&A after the presentation or not? Oh, I prefer I only listen to what they say during the presentation, and then if they still have the question, then I will answer. How about it?
Okay. It's up to you.
Okay, then that's good. Then good.
Okay, I think the people already back to the main room. Astari.
You can say, how can I say from now on?
Hello. Okay, hello guys.
Hello again.
Back to the main room.
Welcome back, Britzoners.
Hello, how is your discussion?
I'm back.
Okay.
Great discussion.
Need more time?
Yes, I guess it should be another extra time.
Okay. Thank you. And guys, okay, the fourth group, and I will start from group most to deliver or to present. Most, please. Okay, this I think that all people already back to the main room, so wait a moment. Okay. Welcome back, guys, once again. And I will start from group most to deliver
All right.
the presentation. Okay.
All right. Can you give a moment, Anwar? Wait.
Okay.
Okay. So, guys, well, actually, we have some kind of great discussion related to our topic, and I have 2% to represent our topic, which is the Korean, the South.
Yeah.
Okay.
South Korean.
Yes. So here is
South
the
Korean
case.
guys, yeah.
Yeah. So here is
Okay.
the case. I have Dewi Sophia to deliver our topic for today. Okay, but I have to share our screen.
Oh wow, you met. Okay.
Okay, Dewi, go ahead.
Wow, your group is yeah. Go ahead. I will listen.
The opportunity, and okay, so this is the conversation between the Indonesian YouTubers and then South Korean man, and then yeah, he's talking about the South Korean people is more than Indonesian people, and then yeah, this is his Instagram account, and he's being attacked by Indonesian netizens because his statement that South Korean people is more than Indonesian people. And then although he's already said sorry and give a sincere apology that he's loved in Indonesia, but Indonesian netizens still attacking him. And then the Indonesian netizen also attack his girlfriend. And then this is his girlfriend Instagram. Yeah, next.
Okay, so for the next person, we can sum up our discussion from the topic, and I have Nadia to tell our thoughts about the topic. Go ahead, Nadia. Hello, Nadia. Are you there?
Oh, sorry, it's still muted. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead, Nadia.
Okay. Yeah, so we are focusing on how we would react to the case. So firstly, we don't know what actually triggers the South Korean YouTuber to make such a hate comments. Yeah, either he's just being superior or just want to gain popularity. We don't know, but it's okay actually to express how you feel, your thoughts on how he insult the Indonesian people, but let's just not react too much or recklessly, because it's just proving that he's right if we're not being responsible on social media.
Okay, maybe
you want to add some more comments?
Dewi, can you add some more comment related to our topic? Is it good for Indonesian netizen to do such harassment?
Yeah. So in my perspective, attacking his girlfriend is not wise, because the problem is with from Indonesian netizens to the South Korean man, not to his girlfriend, already said by Nadia. And then it is not wise to attacking in the Instagram, because his statement is on YouTube, not on the Instagram. And then he must solve the case with saying sorry on YouTube again, because the trigger like a racing problem triggers is because his statement on YouTube, not on Instagram. So it's not wise.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Dewi and Nadia. I think that's all from my group. Back to Anwar.
Okay, thank you, Mus. Thank you, Dewi, Sophia, and Nadia Ashita for the great presentation. And now I will choose Danis group.
So thank you, Anwar, for the time. So we had 3 people in our group, and then we had so much. I think basically we agree with the notions that Indonesian people are quite rude in terms of the online world. So we agree with the Microsoft findings, but the comprehensive discussion will be delivered by Husaini. Go ahead, Husaini. Hello, Husaini. Okay, I think he is in the middle of the class right now. So he has like in-person class right now. So I think I'm gonna choose Mas Gifari. Hello, Mas Gifari.
Hello.
Okay, go ahead. I think you can share what we have discussed in our group about the Microsoft topic. Go ahead.
Yeah, so basically we agree on the survey that was conducted by Microsoft. We highlight some issues related to rudeness and politeness, and the cultural issues that affects the rudeness and politeness.
Okay, sorry, Givari, could you make it louder? Because
yeah, of course,
okay,
of course,
thank you.
yeah. We also discussed some differences between their rudeness or politeness from the what do you call it, cultural standards. So and how somehow the rudeness of Indonesian people is hidden by inferiority. And also we also discussed the second trigger question, which was, what is it, Mas Dani? I forgot. Oh yeah, the investment on data center.
1 billion plan to open like data center in Indonesia. So is it gonna be disrupting that plan or?
Yeah. One person said that it's the fact that we Indonesian netizens are ranked number 28 in terms of politeness doesn't really affect the investment issue. However, I mentioned about the it's not a sole misfortune. It's also an opportunity for the companies to make some business here, because it represents that the activeness of Indonesian netizens in online platforms. We also discussed about the I pointed out an example about how Shopee make money by gathering data from Indonesian users and sell it to overseas producers, for example, Chinese producers. So they with those data they manufacture many goods that can be produced lower, that can be sold in with very competitive price, and they export it to Indonesia, and it helps the retail industry to grow. And also sorry, I forgot. So I think that's what I want to say.
Yeah, so we basically agree that we need to work on this like polite, because that we basically agree with that findings. Okay, I think that's all from our group, Anwar.
Yeah, thank you, Kak Dani. Thank you, Kak Givari Aulia, for your opinion. Well, let's move to Hanis group.
Hello, guys. Okay, We talk about Diana's and netizens bullied or attack her because her case with Kinaki. And maybe I will choose Yasmin to representative our discussion today. Hello, Yasmin, are you there?
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you, Hani, for the opportunity. Okay, my conclusion is not everyone in the group knows about the chronology of Ikinaki Dayana spat, right? That's what I can conclude from the discussion in the group. Is that right?
Yeah.
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 What I know so far, what I know so far, everyone in the group tends to be interested in following the story about sports, maybe rather than the Diana Pikinaki. But my personal conclusion after reading the whole story, correct me if I'm wrong, but in the era of social media, sometimes it's very tricky to distinguish which content is real description of a person's life or which one is already like set up for the sake of AdSense whatsoever, right? And about regarding Indonesian netizens, I think like sometimes we tend to react without knowing what's really going on. It's like what happened in Diana Pikinaki, BWF. Maybe for badminton, they know the case, right? Even though the BWF argued that it is National Health Service authority to disqualify Indonesian badminton team from the All England. Well, it's okay to blame the BWF. However, it's not appropriate to to launch a threat to attack foreign players as they don't know anything, right? They don't know anything. Foreign players, show their sympathy for Indonesian team because Indonesia is one of the world's badminton powerhouses. So they miss Indonesian players when Indonesian players have to leave the competition unexpectedly. Well, that's my point of view. We sometimes tend to react without knowing the detail of the story, and in the real world, and I mean in the life of social media, Internet of Things, whatsoever. Sometimes we are asked to create something of content, just like what happened to Pikinaki and Diana, because they were asked to create content for the Valentine's Day, right? And of course, it will affect the numbers of each followers.
Okay, is that finished? Yasmin?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Hani. Thank you, Yasmin, for the with insight from you.
Thank you, Yasmin.
And last is Rakesh Group, please.
The representative is Rais.
Okay. Rais, could you please unmute? Yeah.
Is it audible?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So barely that we went in FGD room that we talk about badminton world foundations, and in the case that from the case actually we also only several know about what is the real why this has become the problems, and such as the problem is from the bottom line is one of the passenger in the airplane get the COVID-19, then all the participants from Indonesians badminton player want to play in England is back all, that mean get refuses for the committee there. So that is become the disappointed from it's not only from the player but from all the society Indonesian nation. Yeah, I think this is such as the result of the the result of the disappointed from the Indonesian citizen. So from this case we are discussed, we see that we a lot of many problems. That means it's not only we such as the result is said as what get banned, right? There is hate speech, right, in account of what's mean BFW. Yeah, that is the result of disappointed from Indonesian citizen. From this case also we talk is not only, yeah, of course this is wrong. I mean it's the react from Indonesian citizen, but such as Mr. Raki said that, so how about your opinion about Indonesian netizen? But we all say that actually Indonesian netizen is cool. Why? The first thing is from we are united. So that means the biggest problem why make the country is down is when there is no care one each other. That is one the point. So we see from the positive thing, even that is wrong, might be between technology growth and educational in Indonesia, still there is gap. That means why we don't know, right? Every people right now is hold mobile phone. Even the people from elementary school, yeah, might be all of them make Twitter or status or comment in any other social media, such as they are talk with his mother, father, with his friends. So that means always use every word and every sentence. Yeah, they are never know before if you could comment even President America Barack Obama there. Yeah, they don't know you could comment Jokowi president right now. Yeah, they are still this is about communication ethic. I mean, yeah. So from this case, I think, of course, we aware that, I mean, we should learn more with this case. Besides that, we think from that discussion, Indonesian netizen is cool. That's one. The solution is we must repair. It doesn't mean we blame Indonesian netizen all, but every the solution could solve, such as the cheese. We could learn from the cheese, such as Miss Astari said that we need people more, such as Deddy Kabuzer, or moreover, government could play in that side. This has become the problem, right? Miscommunication, understanding about the real what the problems in and how to see netizen receive that information. Yeah, all of side, I think right now there is correlation between technology, social media, then government and Indonesian education. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Rais. So we hope that us as a citizen of Indonesia can more wisdom, right, to react to the viral things. Okay.
Yeah, in this
thank
case,
you so
I
much.
think react. In this case about the react, this point that I think it's usual. It happened. It's different such as Diana problems. It's different such as cheese.com. It's different. This is real because citizen or netizen Indonesia care with our national. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Rais, once again for your
Yeah.
great opinion. Well, guys, now it's time for Q&A session. So if you have any questions related to our topic today, so just raise your hand.
Anwar, just before Q&A, can I give some comments for all the presenters? Is that okay? I just have a short comment to each of the presenter actually. So from the first case, the Korean guys, the presenter said that actually the netizens should only, if the netizen want to express their disappointment with the Korean guys, they should only put the comment on the YouTube, right? That's but I think because right now the social media is, if you post, is connected, I mean, so if you post on YouTube, then the other netizen will saw your post not only on YouTube, because there are reposts not only in one platform, but you can also repost it to other platform, to Twitter, to Instagram, and from Twitter, Instagram, and even on Telegram and WhatsApp. So it's quite difficult if we ask the netizen to be wise, because this case coming from the source of the case is from YouTube. So please do the protest on YouTube. I think it's quite difficult. Me personally knew this case about these Korean guys not on YouTube. I watch it on Instagram, because some of the social media like Instagram account, like I think it's Fakta Viral or something like that, they posted this case on Instagram. And the comment on Instagram is like you mentioned, like you capture, there are so many hate comment, bullying comment, that's on Instagram. Yeah, so yeah, to me it's this is our homework actually, to to face this kind of situation where all the social media platform are now connected. So it's quite difficult just to you can do that on Facebook. Please do that on Twitter. It's the suggestion is, I think it's not it's not practical. I mean, um especially when Indonesian netizen has several social media account, right? Like myself, I have also Twitter account, Facebook account, YouTube account, and also Instagram account. And we also have application that once we only post one content, but we can spread it to all our social media account. Yeah, so that's I think that's a new problem that we have to face when we have the similar case like the Korean guys who has been bullying by the Indonesian netizen. So for the Microsoft case, yeah, I agree with the group that even though the Microsoft gave the report is not so good for Indonesia, because we rank 28 from 30 countries around the world, and the worst in the Southeast Asia. But I personally see this report from the number of the respondent that they interview. So the Microsoft only interview 16,000 people for 30 country. In Indonesia, they only interview 500 people. So means it means for me that yeah, it reflect the study reflected some of our netizen, not all of our netizen. That's why I still see there are so many positive um positive side of the Indonesian netizen, not as bad as what the Microsoft study show to us. And for the third group about Diana and Vicky Neki, yeah, I agree. Maybe most of Indonesian netizen who work as a professional, they don't care about this case, Diana and Vicky Naki. I myself just know about this case after I watched Deddy Corbuzier podcast when he interviewed Vicky Naki, the guy who has invite Diana as her guest on his YouTube account. So I know this case from Deddy Corbuzier podcast. But then I try to find what is happening. It's actually a huge issue. There are so many netizens who made like a YouTube. In the YouTube, the netizen made a like live count how the number of the Diana subscriber, no, follower, I mean on Instagram, decreasing minute by minute. And this kind of content on YouTube got so many view. That's why I'm just amazed how the Indonesian netizen, yeah, sometimes I just want to laugh with the funny. Yeah, I saw it. This case is quite funny. Different with my my personal thing about the Microsoft case or even Gotham Chess versus Dewa Kipas. That's the this is more serious cases than Diana versus Pikineki case. Regarding the last case, BWF cases, I agree also that this is a bigger issue because it's related with our pride, Indonesian pride. We know that for us who love badminton, we do understand the whole stories, and we still see that this is a discriminative action by BWF and also by NHS. So the health authority in the UK also do the discriminative action to Indonesian team. That's why for the Indonesian badminton lover, we push this issue also to the Indonesian government to bring this case to the international sport internet court. So it's CAS. And what the Indonesian badminton lover demand is answered by the Indonesian government. They do what we demanded. So they already submit the case to the international sport court. I think 2 days ago, I think they already submitted. So for All England case, I also see the good side of the Indonesian netizen power, I think. But we of course, like Miss Jasmine also said that we see the netizen who bully the other athletes. That's unpolite, and we also said no, you cannot do that. But in the case of All England, there are millions of Indonesian netizens who voices their disappointment. So me personally think if let's say 100 or 1,000 netizens do that kind of bullying, then of course it's still not appropriate and it's still wrong to do that. But in terms of this is a movement, we focusing on not in 1,000 netizens who do the bad thing, but we focusing on almost 1 million people who do the right protest with polite words to protest to BWF, and even make a chronological order what is how the case happened based on the athlete experiences, and then based on the Indonesian ambassador in London, Pak Desa Percaya, confrontation with the UK health UK health NHS, and also the BWF president clarification to Indonesian. So that's what I think about the BWF. So if you have any comment also or any response or question to me, please say it to right now.
Come on, guys. If you have any question, just ask us or raise your hand. Okay, Rais, go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much, the MC, for Mr. Arwar. So, Miss Astari, that I want to talk. Thank you so much for the materials. It was amazing materials that we discussing for and learning for this afternoon. I have the question such as, for social media and the other applications such like this, it will be continuously, right? It will be the first thing that we always use, and it will be more, and many people will use this one as become such as the high platform to get the new information, and it will become something that we can discussion together, and we can get the impact, and we also can get the negative such as that we explain together here.
And the question that I want to give to you is the effective things for our society and for our netizen, for make we, yeah, of course, the first we united, we active, our netizen is active, we care, but beside that also there's things we still less in the communication ethics, as you explained that one. So the what we should do, yeah, for make this the communication ethics, this one is we could solve together, yeah, the most effective thing. Thank you.
So I answer this question, or we gather several questions and then I answer later.
You answer directly, Ms.
Okay.
Astari. Yeah.
Okay. So regarding your question, what is the most effective way to face this situation? I would say that there is no effective way, because the key to change the Indonesian netizen behavior, we cannot do this in 1 day or even 1 year. I would say even 5 years. I'm not sure we can change the behavior. It means that we hope that Indonesian netizen will become polite in in every issue that they face. I don't think it will happen in the next 5 years. Even though until I think starting from 3 years ago, the Indonesian government and also the many other many communities in the public have national movement for digital literacy education. But I'm still based on my experience also on the field, we need more than 5 years to change the behavior. So if you ask me what what we gonna do or what we can do, if we as an individual facing this kind of situation, I mean this kind of yeah, for example, we discuss on the first during the focus discussion group, we have 4 cases, right? Actually, as an individual netizen, we can choose where what cases that we will pick. I mean, we will join with that movement. So me personally, I only show my opinion and also my suggestion and my voice to the all England cases. I don't have any opinion with Diana, and I, of course, I follow the news. I followed what happened, but I didn't put any comment on the Diana account or Vicky Naki account, or even the podcast, the Liko Busa podcast when he interviewed Vicky Naki. I also didn't follow the South Korean guys and the other case, a Microsoft case. So yeah, as individual netizen, we can do. I think yeah, that's at least what we can do. So we chose what kind of movement, Indonesian netizen movement, that we will join. Yeah, and before we decided with which movement we will join, we can use several steps, like what I use when I educate digital literacy to the general public. Before you post or before you act, you need to at least do 5 things. You read all the material, and you research all the, not only read the news, but you also do the research about the issues, and you also compare source. So when you for example, when you try to find the information about the info, the chronology of the All England tournament, So you have to get the information from the many sides, not only from the athlete, not only from the BWF or for All England Committee, but you also have to know what NHS few or statement. You have to know the statement also from the ambassador, Indonesian ambassador, and also from the UK government, because this case is getting bigger. The Indonesian president commented on this case also. So the UK government gave their statement too about the All England case. So yeah, and when you finish all the steps and then you decided to join with the movement, you have to be polite. You have to write write, not writing. So when you voices your objection or your sadness or anything or your anger, you should use a good manner to when you post your to the account that you thinks that will hear your comment.
Okay, thank you so much, Kak Astari. Okay, one question again, guys. Anyone else? Okay. Anyone else, guys?
I think no question at all.
Okay, if there's nothing question again, which means it's bring us to the end of the class. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, conductor and all the audience for attending this class. And before we end the class, please turn on your camera to take a picture.
Turn on your camera, guys. Let's take a pose.
Okay. I will count from 3 to 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay, wait. Once again, guys. 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for the.
Thank you, guys.
I really appreciate. And see you next class. Bye.
Okay, thank you, Miss Astari, and all the participants. The participants can leave, yeah, but Miss Astari and the committee keep stay on this room. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Okay. Wait, let me remove.
What else? So